Welcome back. There is a gloomy forecast for the media and telecommunications industry heading into 2024.
Television ad revenue is expected to decline 18% this year. The sharp decline coincides with several companies, including Disney and Warner Brothers, cutting content costs and thousands of jobs.
Media deals reporter at Axios Pro, Kerry Flynn, joins us here in Studio 57 to speak about this. Kerry, great to have you. One of the topics folks at this company will know is that our parent company, Paramount Global, is in the press because of the speculation about who might buy what pieces of the owning company, National Amusements, and how, in what ways the company may be spun off eventually. Talk to us about how that's symbolic of now the media arms race heading into 2024.
You're so right there. Your parent company, actually, we've been talking about this for years, right?
There's
been this race with all the giant, TV networks and media entertainment companies that they're all fighting for scale. They're competing with each other and fighting for scale. Paramount, unfortunately, sits towards the bottom, right? So there's always the thought that they would have to do something dramatic. So now really the question is, do they sell the whole business or do they continue to sell parts of it and then wrap something else to someone else? We saw actually this past year, they sold Simon & Schuster, the book publisher, to a big investment firm. And there actually was a report as I was getting here that BT, the entertainment network, is also now back on the table. There were talks months ago that they, got some interest from investors. They decided to pull back, not had it on sale, and they're now re-engaging those talks. So really going into next year, something's going to happen with Paramount.
Ooh, Errol starting us off strong, asking for a friend. But whenever we're looking at an upcoming election year, there's a lot of investment, particularly in television news and in ad sales. How might the upcoming election affect all of this?
It's been a grim ad market, right? We can all see that from probably watching television and seeing there being, less ad dollars there. The hope is that it'll get a little bit better, though, with the election. The issue is, though, there's so many platforms to spend advertising money on these days, right? I was just covering billboard companies. There's hope that there will be more political windfall of ad dollars to billboards, right? It's not just television that's fighting for those dollars. So overall, we'll see a bump, but it's not probably as big as we're used to and not big for those companies that we just mentioned. So.
And we should also mention that it's Warner Brothers Discovery, NBC Universal, all media companies are kind of showing interest in purchasing something. Inflation is cooling, though. The Fed's expected to reduce rates next year. Might that play a role?
I think that'll 100% play a huge role. A reason for, as a media deals reporter, it was a quiet year. I was not as busy as I wanted to be. And I think one of the main reasons was exactly what you said. That's what people told me. The interest rates were high. There's less cheap money that way. You're not in really, buyers and sellers are not interested in doing deals in that market. So we didn't see as much. We just heard from the Fed that they're planning to lower the interest rates, right? So that is gung-ho, deals ablazing. Let's see what happens now. There's also the thought of regulatory concerns. That was something that was really plaguing this past year. I mentioned Paramount's sale of Simon & Schuster. They were supposed to sell that to Penguin Random House, another book publisher, and that deal got blocked by a federal judge over antitrust concerns. So there was a pause there, but we also have seen deals go through, the latest example being Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard. So even though there was really a lot of tension over that this past year, the hope is going forward it'll get better. But again, back to politics, we're going to have to see who's in office and whether, that will decide who has the power there.
All right, Kerry Flynn, thank you.
Thank you, Kerry.
Thank you.